In this video, I teach you how to unlock the new lair in the Sacred Lakes in Cipanku, as well as give you tips on how to defeat and obtain the new Mythical Temtem Volgon. I'm Millars, and I unlocked the lairs and completed it on my first try as soon as it came out. The second Cipanku update that gave us this new lair went live just a few hours ago as I'm writing this script. If you find this video helpful, consider giving it a thumbs up, it really helps. If you want more Temtem guides and other fun Temtem content, subscribe and hit the bell icon. Now let's get into it! To unlock the Cipanku lair, you'll first have to talk to this devout priest on the northern side of the Sacred Lake. She will direct you to talk to the High Priest in the Mythical Temple. Once you talk to the High Priest, return to the lake and you will see that there are now a bunch of interactable portals. These portals will take you to an otherworldly plane with 12 pedestals scattered around in a maze. These pedestals are the same type of pedestals, aka altars, that you use to unlock the volcano lair as well. You'll have to bring a Temtem with the corresponding type to each of the 12 altars to unlock the lair. To access all of the altars, you'll have to constantly hop to and from this otherworldly plane using the multiple access portals scattered around the lake. Beware, as you have to fight trainers with Temtem in the high 60s and low 70s to access some of these altars. You may have to take multiple trips to the lake to unlock all of the altars while still having Temtem in your party that can defeat the trainers. If you don't want to take multiple trips, you can use this team as it has all 12 types. It's not the only team you can use, it's just the one I could make that could still beat the Tamer's level 70 Temtem. You may still need healing items to be able to battle all of the necessary Tamers without going back to heal. I'll show you where each of the altars are relative to their portals now. This is the electric, water, wind, neutral, crystal, melee, toxic, nature, mental, earth, digital, and fire altars. Here's a map of all of the portals and what altars are on the other side. Some portals are dead ends or only have items, not altars on the other side. Portals without altars are circled in black. You may still want to check them out to get all the items though. Once you've brought a matching Temtem to every altar, you can head straight for the island in the center of the lake and begin your lair immediately. The lake lair works in much the same way as the volcano lair. If you want to learn more about the basic lair mechanics, you can watch my guide on the previous lair that'll link in the iCard above and in the description below. The main differences between the volcano lair and the lake lair are the types of Temtem that appear. The volcano lair skews heavily towards toxic Temtem, since toxic is super effective against its boss. Meanwhile, the lake lair seems to skew towards earth and crystal Temtem, as its boss, Volgon, is a pure electric Temtem. It also only requires 17 joules instead of 18, though I don't know if that's a lake-specific lair requirement or if they changed the volcano to 17 joules as well. This week, the Volgon boss has the ability Short Circuit, Effective Denial, and Resistant. Short Circuit prevents all stat changes on all Temtem, so no madness buffing to one-shot the Volgon. Effective Denial reduces Volgon's damage taken by effective techniques. I'm not sure if it means moves with 1x damage or they typoed and meant super effective damage. Resistant reduces the turns of any negative status condition Volgon gets by 1. Do note that the traits will change from week to week, though the traits will likely eventually be reused. As for moves, Volgon currently has Thunderstrike, Blizzard, and Rend. It probably also has a fourth move that it can use in very niche conditions. Like the traits, the moves can change from week to week, but the moves will come from Volgon's move pool. As move pools are limited, most moves will stay the same from week to week. I honestly found Volgon to be much easier than Tyrannak, but it is possible I just got really lucky with the Temtem I received. Most Earth and Crystal types do decent damage to the boss, and only have Blizzard to fear in retaliation right now. Brent does give the Temtem the Nullified trait, which could make Volgon's Thunder Strikes a threat, but I don't think its AI is currently smart enough to take advantage of Nullified. This will probably change in the future. Corrin is great against the boss since it deals super effective damage and can heal with Scavenger. Anki also excels since it resists both wind and electric while being able to deal super effective damage with crystal moves. A Rolder with Thick Skin should also do well since Thick Skin makes it resistant to wind. Beat the boss Volgon and you'll be rewarded with a Volgon egg and other rewards like hacks, DNA strands, and ETCs. Do note that Crema has changed how loot pools work, so now if you don't get great rewards, the likelihood that you'll get better rewards next time increases each time, to the point where high value rewards will be guaranteed if you're unlucky multiple times in a row. Volgon's 2 traits look pretty viable for competitive use so far. The first one is Short Circuit, which prevents all stat changes on all Temtem. The second potential trait is Super Conductivity, which allows its allies to use moves that count as synergized for all types. Super Conductivity in particular sounds like it has huge potential, especially when paired with a Temtem with Synergy Master. I'm looking forward to seeing how this Mythical Temtem will be used in battle. That's all there is to unlocking this new Sacred Lair and obtaining the Mythical Volgon. If you found this video helpful, consider giving it a thumbs up, leaving a comment telling everyone what you think of the new Mythical Temtem, and sharing this video with your friends. You can also check out my Temtem streams, including giveaways every Monday starting at 8 PM EST. If you want more guides and other Temtem content, subscribe and hit the bell icon, and I'll see you next time!